Okay, what if I told you there's a way to get a massive 10x productivity boost? And no, it's not about working harder. It's about building your own personal AI system to work smarter. In this explainer, we're going to break down that exact playbook.
So here's the big question we're tackling today, and it comes from top AI advisor Allie Miller. It's a serious one, because the answer could totally change the way you work, and honestly, the clock is already ticking on this.
And look, we're not talking about small little life hacks here. We're talking about a potential 10 times increase in what you can get done. This is all about making the jump from just asking an AI a question to actually delegating entire complex workflows to it.
So that sounds great, right? But is it even possible? Well, let's take a look at the real-world results from someone who has actually built and is living with this exact system right now. This is what's happening for Allie Miller. Right now, she has 36 different automated workflows just running 24/7. They're working for her in the background, whether she's sleeping, in a meeting, you name it. So who's running the show here? It's not a huge team of people. It's a team of nearly 100 different AI agents that she set up, and each one is designed to handle a very specific delegated task. And the payoff for all this? Well, depending on what she's doing, she's anywhere from 2 to a whopping 10 times more productive than she was just a couple of years back. I mean, that's not just an edge, that's a game-changing advantage.
Okay, so how can you get started with this yourself? Now, you're probably thinking you need a computer science degree, right? Well, the great news is you don't. You just need a new way of thinking about the problem. And this is where it gets really interesting and frankly a little weird. Her advice on where to begin is just complain. That's it. Don't worry about writing some super complex prompt. Just describe your problem, your frustration, that tedious task you hate doing. Tell the AI in your own words.
Let's make this real. Here's a perfect example of how Allie built a morning brief agent. It all started with her just telling the AI how she felt. From there, the AI started asking questions, getting more specific, until bam, it had everything it needed to build the automation all by itself.
Now, when you go through this process, you create something called a skill. The best way to think about it is like this. You're adding a new custom tool to your AI's toolbox. Once it learns a skill, you never have to teach it again. You can just tell it, use the brand voice skill, and it knows exactly what to do. All right, to really take this to the next level and make your AI truly proactive, you have to give it context. You have to give it a brain so it really understands who you are and what you're trying to do.
Allie says you should start with these 3 documents. This isn't just about feeding it information. It's about giving it your personal operating system so it can make suggestions and decisions that are perfectly aligned with you. You see, that's the difference between a simple tool and a real partner. And don't worry, this isn't some huge project that's going to take you all weekend. You can get the first drafts of these done in about an hour. Seriously, just ask the AI to interview you about these things, and it'll build the documents for you based on what you say. So this all leads to what is maybe the most important piece of this whole puzzle. To really unlock that 10x potential, you have to fundamentally shift how you think about AI in the first place. Most people see AI as a kind of smart intern. You give it small one-off tasks and have to direct it every step of the way. But that view is so limiting. The most powerful users, they treat it like a real proactive teammate, a strategic partner that they can trust with complex systems. And this quote from Allie just nails it. It perfectly illustrates why that mindset is so critical. You're not just handing tasks off to a junior employee. You are partnering with a system that has capabilities that are frankly beyond human. So treating it like an intern is just a huge waste of potential. Okay, so let's do a quick recap of the game plan. You build proactive workflows, you assemble a team of specialized AI agents, you give that team a brain with your core documents, and this is the big one, you change your mindset from intern to teammate. That's the recipe. Look, if you walk away with just one thing today, please let it be this. The real magic happens when you stop just asking AI questions and you start delegating outcomes. You give it the goal and you let it build and run the entire process to get there. So that brings the question back to you. If you were going to build your very first automated workflow, what's that one tedious task you would finally get off your plate? What's the first complaint you'd make to the AI? Go ahead and share that first idea in the comments below. We'd love to see what you come up with. And just for sharing, we'll send you a link to a full list of tools and resources from this explainer to help you get started.